Testing, testing. All right. How's it looking sound? Can you hear and see me all right? Don't worry, I'll angle the camera down so you can see the guitar in a second. Sweet. Well, I figure I'll just start off by playing the song so you can hear what it sounds like, and then we'll kind of work from there. Hopefully we'll get through the whole thing in the half hour we have allotted. Oh, apparently they allow... Interesting, they allow some sort of an encore. So if we don't quite get it done in half an hour, I can click that button and then work a little bit longer. So, no video for you, Mike, really? Yeah, try refreshing. If it's working for some people and not for others, then the problem's not on my end. I'll wait just a second to see if refreshing works out for Rose and Mike there. Any luck? Rose is in. Bit of a lag. Okay. Well, as long as it works well enough for you to understand what I'm doing and saying, then that should be okay. All right, I'll play through the song for you. This is The Flood. By 2 p.m. the rain is gone, and clear and cold above. Water slowly fills the shadows on the lawn. It never makes a sound. Leave it all behind you and head for higher ground. All these years of commitments and careers, and we're all up to our ears in fear and doubt. Water flowing down and out, down and out. We all try to drown it out, and stay dry. We all try. Quietly the valley fills with nothing but a sigh. They shake their heads from high up on the hill, where everything is dry. No need to build a boat under sympathetic skies. So we fight to be warm and watertight. It's not the sunshine blinding us, it's just the fear of finding that we're down and out, down and out. We all try to drown it out, and stay dry. We all try. And maybe there's still time. Maybe we could find a tree to climb. But it's easy not to be afraid. We'll simply close our eyes and we'll watch the water rise. We all try to stay dry. So that's the song, the way that I play it. I'm not going to try and teach you exactly the way it is on the album, because I honestly don't really remember. I mean, I play it fairly close to the way that I played it on the record, but I'll teach you more sort of the version that I do live. So what I'm going to do right now is show you. The song, the way that I play it and the way it is on the album, is done at capo 5. So it's actually in D minor, even though you're playing with your A minor shapes. I'm going to take the capo off the guitar so that I can just play it open, because I don't know if everybody has a capo, but everybody's got a guitar. So we'll just do it open in A minor, which means that I can't really sing along because it'll be really, really low. But if anybody has any questions, by the way, you can throw them into the chat, and assuming the chat's working okay, I will do my best to answer them. I'll just answer them verbally instead of wasting time typing. I'm going to move the camera in a little bit and see if I can't get you a slightly better angle on the guitar. So there's my A minor chord. And that's basically what the song is kind of built around. Everybody knows A minor, of course, is, I guess I'll just do it by frets, is your open A string, second fret on the D string, second fret on the G string, first fret on the B, and your open E. Okay? So, I only actually know one fingerstyle picking pattern because my dad taught me how to play Dust in the Wind when I was a kid. Right? So, it's, all that I'm doing is 2 fingers, and I'm plucking the A, basically the bass string of whatever the chord is, and then the highest, usually the highest fretted string, so in this case it's the B, because I've got the open A and the first finger on the B string. So basically it goes like this. So it goes 2 strings together, now, a real guitar teacher would tell you that there's 100 ways to do this, and most people would probably use 3 fingers instead of 2 fingers, but I'm not a real guitar teacher. I'm a self-taught guitar player, so this is just how I wrote it. So basically what I'm doing is just the A minor chord for the intro, and then this, which is actually a G chord, but it's the second finger on the second fret on the A string, so it's a B, and then my 4th finger down here, 4th finger being your pinky, on the B string on the 3rd fret. So that's really a G chord, but it's an inversion, so between the two just goes. Okay, and then a C chord. Okay, so that's the walk. You can strum this too, of course. You can just which might be easier for a lot of people, at least when you're sort of getting to know it. I will post a chord chart of this song later on, so you can grab it and take a look at it and you know, not forget the chords as they come through. All right, so that's the first 3 chords: A minor, G, C, and then D minor, which for those of you who don't know D minor chord, it's 2nd fret on the B string, 3rd fret on the, sorry, 2nd fret on the G string, 3rd fret on the B string, and then 1st fret on the E, like that. Okay. Hang on guys, let me, I see a few people are having problems. Let me see if I back off the quality a little bit here. If it gets a little bit better, okay? Just give me a second. I just disabled the HD streaming, so that may speed things up a little bit. I can also pull back the frames per second slightly, although it doesn't tell me exactly how many I'm doing. And even the quality a tiny bit. Let's see. Like that. Okay. I guess there's a little bit ambitious of me to try and do HD. So if that's a lot better for you guys, great. Well, that's good to know for next time. Sorry it's a little bit pixelated now, but that'll probably help. So those are the chords for the first part. A minor, G inversion, C, D minor, and then back to A minor. Repeat the A minor, and then E major, Okay, so that's just your A minor chord moved up one string. So second fret on the A string, second fret on the D string, first fret on the G string. So I'll play through that a little bit for you guys so you can see what this hand is doing, okay? Goes A minor, no, A minor, G inversion, C, D minor, A minor, E major, and then you basically repeat that. Then I go to this is kind of the first weird chord of the song. Now, those of you who've seen my previous guitar lesson videos know that I use these kind of strange chords. So this one is an F major chord. It's an F major bar chord, but I leave the bottom two strings, the B and the E strings, open. So then I can get this note. And then the E major chord. Okay, so just between those two. Back to the A. Now I do a little dust in the wind moment here. I go. So all I'm doing is the A minor chord, and then lifting up that first finger, putting it back down, putting down my fourth finger up above. But of course, that's not necessary. It's just kind of a nice little flourish. Yeah, I know, Schmitty. I tried really hard to not do, you know. As I close my eyes. Like it's the same basic idea, anyways. So that's the whole intro. I'll play it through one more time for you. It goes 1, 2, 3. I'll play it slow. 4. I'm adding a couple of little embellishments, but okay, so that's the whole intro. That happens a couple times in the song. That's actually the same pattern for the chorus of the song. So pretty much besides the verse and the little bridge thing, you know the whole song already. Okay, final, the F major chord. Yeah, I'm playing. Tim, that's not going to be the hiccup. There's a weirder chord later on that's going to be the hiccup that I can't even play half the time. But the F major chord, an F major bar chord, you bar all the way across, like that, and then you basically play what would be an E shape above it. But you do it this way. You go first fret with your first finger on the E string, like a power chord. Okay, so 1, 3, 3, and then you just add the second fret with your finger in here, your middle finger, on the G string. Okay, and then the other two strings have to be open. So I actually do this a lot because I really suck at playing bar chords. I always get fret buzzes and stuff, so I use a lot of chords. Real Life and Alibis are right, so it's all just those open bar chord shapes. So that's what it is, Lucy. It's so now for those of you who are really ambitious, something that I occasionally do that I really wanted to do on the recording, but I just couldn't play it properly. I actually kind of wanted that to be an F7 chord. But you kind of have to like collapse your first finger like this, and then lift this one up. So now that's a really weird sounding chord. But if you go down to the E7 after that, it's kind of nice. It's very Beatlesy. So anyways, I can't really do it. So I sometimes, if I'm feeling really cocky, I'll try it live, but most of the time I don't. Anyways, that's the bulk. That's the whole intro. I guess maybe I could sit back a little bit more. You might be able to see a little more at once. A little bit better? Okay. Can you still hear me okay? Yay, nay? Okay, good. So, the verse of the song is all around this F chord. A lot of it is, anyways. Okay. So what that is on your A string 3rd fret, D string 3rd fret, G string 2nd fret, B string 1st fret. Okay. A lot of people learn an F chord just with these 3 fingers, and sometimes the 1st fret there, which I hate. I'm really bad at that. A lot of my best chord sounds come from me being too lazy to play chords properly and just finding overtone notes that work okay. So that's a bit of a cheat. So sometimes I'll, when I'm using this F chord here, I'll throw in this open E for an F major 7th chord, but not always. Anyways, so it goes. There's down there. By 2 p.m. the rain is C gone. Okay, so F, C, D minor, A minor, E major, A minor. Okay, I'll do that again. By 2 p.m. the rain is gone, clear and cold above, water slowly fills the shadows on the lawn. Okay, so it's way down there because I don't have my capo on. So, F major, C major, D minor, A minor, E major, A minor, and then you sort of repeat it, part of it. F major, it never makes a sound. D minor, leave it all behind you. A minor. Now this is the weird chord, and I meant to look up what exactly this is called because Trevor told me and I can't really remember. It's some sort of an augmented chord. I'm going to move back in so you can see exactly what I'm doing. The right way to play this chord is like this. 2nd fret on the A string, 3rd fret on the D, 2nd on the G, and then 3rd on the B. So it's kind of a weird one. I'm trying to get in front of the camera here. And then the open E string. Okay, so that's the weird chord, which I really love. It took me forever to figure out a way to play it, okay? Oh, you're still having problems, Mike? That's too bad. I'm pretty sure it's on your end at this point because nobody else seems to be having serious problems, so I'm just going to have to keep on going. If you want, I'll try and figure out a way of giving you there's got to be some way of giving some sort of a quick private lesson afterwards, or another day, if you still want to learn the song, because I feel bad if you've paid your $5 and I'm not sure if I can refund or not. Anyways. So there's that chord. If anybody knows the name of it, please feel free to post it. It's a jazz chord, and I'm just not sure what it is. The way I play it live is awful. All I do is I kind of crush my 1st finger on these 3 strings, and then use these 2 fingers. Okay? I'm not sure how to give you the best angle on that. So, which is really hard to do, and half the time I miss it, so I just make sure I sing that part a little bit louder so people don't notice. So it goes. Okay? I'll play it one more time. So it goes. It never makes a sound. Leave it all behind you and head for higher ground. But that chord, if you're really doing it accurately, should be played like that. Okay? Sure, this is so washed out. I'm trying to do something better with the lighting next time. Maybe if I drop down my screen brightness a little bit. Is that better? Is that easier to see? Sweet. Okay. Should have thought of that sooner. Okay, so that's that chord to the E major. Okay, so once again, the second half of the verse. It never makes a sound. Leave it all behind you and head for higher ground. Okay? Moving on. Again, I'll post a chord chart of this later, which should make things a little bit easier, but maybe not, hopefully. Anyways. The pre-chorus is nice and easy. It just goes A major to D major, back and forth. All these years of commitments and careers. A couple times. And then I think on the album I go back to this F. And we're all up to our ears in feelings. And then E major. Down. Okay? Okay. Once again, through the pre-chorus, it just goes A minor. All these D major years of commitments and careers, and we're all up to our ears in feeling doubt. Sometimes live you'll see me go to the other F instead. So we're all up to our ears in feeling doubt. They're pretty much interchangeable. It just kind of depends on my mood and whether I'm paying attention. So, okay. Then it goes back to the intro again, which is the chorus. Exactly the same way. Down and out, down and out. We all try to drown it out, and stay dry. We all try. Damn, that's low. All right. A moment to refresh. Cheers. Non-alcoholic, of course, because I'm at work. Alright. Then you go through another verse, another pre-chorus, and another chorus. And it's that easy, okay? The last thing in the song is the bridge, which will be easier for me to sing because it goes up high. Okay, so it goes back to the F. This is the part where live you see Craig come in on glockenspiel. On the album, this is where the piano comes in, okay? Back to the F. And maybe there's still D major time. Again, dust in the wind moments, I'm adding fingers, and you can just kind of play with it and see what you like. But the main chord is the D major, so F. And maybe there's still time. Maybe back and forth we should find a tree to climb. But it's A minor. Easy not to be afraid. D major. We simply close our F eyes and we'll E major. Watch the water rise. Intro over again. Okay, so the bridge one last time. F. D major, F, D, A minor, D major, F, E major. Okay, back to the intro. That's really all there is to it. So the arrangement of the song, it goes intro, which is the same as the chorus, verse pattern, back to the intro, which is the first chorus, verse, another chorus, and then the bridge, and then the outro, which is the same as the intro. Those are the two parts where the cello is kind of featured on the album. So that kind of makes it a nice, short, fairly simple song that's one of my favorites to play live because it's one of the only kind of exposed, quiet moments that we have. But I've made the mistake of trying to play that song at a couple of shows and we really shouldn't have, and people just kind of talked their way through it, and it was noisy and impossible. And anyways, so I'll play through the whole song one more time. If anybody out there is feeling really ambitious and they want to try and play along, I'll play it a little bit slowly, and then if I have time, I'll try and play it through again with the capo back on. Here we go. This is the intro. Verse 1. By 2 p.m. the rain is gone, clear and cold above, water slowly fills the shadows on the lawn. It never makes a sound. Leave it all behind you and head for higher ground. All these years of commitments and careers, and we're all up to our ears in fear and doubt. Water flowing down and out, down and out. We all try to drown it out, and stay dry. We all try. It's quietly the valley fills with nothing but a sigh. They shake their heads from high up on the hill where everything is dry. No need to build a boat under sympathetic skies. So we fight to be warm and watertight. It's not the sunshine blinding us, it's just the fear of finding that we're down and out. Down and out. We all try to drown it out, and stay dry. We all try. Maybe there's still time. Maybe we should find a tree to climb. But it's easy not to be afraid. We simply close your eyes and we'll watch the water rise. We all try to stay dry. There, the low version of The Flood. Now, of course, for those of you who aren't really familiar with playing with capos, when you stick the capo onto the guitar at fret 5, it means that the frets are a lot closer together, so it should be easier to make some of those positions work, some of those chord shapes that are a bit of a stretch down in the open position. So, that ought to help you. And as I said, I'll be posting a chord chart soon, and if anybody feels like posting a screencast, or even just a screencast of me playing the song sort of up close like that, might be helpful for people who are trying to learn. I'm not sure when I'm going to do another one of these just yet. I may try, it won't be on guitar, it'll either be on piano or on violin, depending on what people want to see and what people want to do. But I hope you guys had fun, because that was sort of you were kind of guinea pigs for this week, and hopefully this is something I can do a little bit more often, now that we're home for a few weeks. Anyways, I'll stay on the chat for a few minutes to answer any more questions if you guys have them. Otherwise, I'll see you next time, and thanks for joining me here.